And climbing next is the final of the Scottish 80-foot pole climbing championship being held here in the Ingliston Arena. We're starting off with the tree surgeon class. Climbing next, we have Matthew Hall and the pink pole, Callum Jackson on the orange pole, and they'll be followed by Lois Milburn and Lisa Unger. Okay, competitors, are you ready? Relay teams ready? Timers ready? 3, 2, 1, go! So climbing on pink, we have Matthew Hall, and climbing on the orange pole, it's Callum Jackson. Both guys climbing round about 30 seconds earlier on today. And Callum taking a bit of a lead in this climb. As he reaches up, stops the clock. And just behind him was Matthew, who also stops the clock. Another pair of pretty close climbs there. Callum, who's on the orange pole, is married with a couple of boys, aged 3 and 6-year-old. And he's 33 years old himself. Works as a tree surgeon and enjoys motorbikes, guitars and buying machines. And he says his best achievement to date was managing to buy a motorbike without telling his wife and then keeping it a secret for a whole year. So Lois, who's climbing on the pink pole. Competitors, are you ready? Relay teams ready? Timers ready? 3, 2, 1, go! So we have Lisa climbing on the orange pole and Lois on the pink pole. And these ladies are not hanging about. Absolutely flying up the poles here at the Highland Showground Forestry Arena. There we go. Lois stops the clock and Lisa stops the clock. Couple of very fast climbs from our lady competitors there. Next up, our final climbers for the competition. We have Joe White, who's climbing on the pink pole, and Harry Patterson, who's climbing on the orange pole. Harry's actually in our tree surgeon class, but just to keep the climbs even, we've allowed him to compete against one of our expert climbers. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, little slip from Harry there as he starts his climb. But not much between the gents at all. Very close between them. And remembering that Joe is in the expert category and Harry in the tree surgeon class. And both clocks now stopped. Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to the Forestry Arena here at the Royal Highland Showcase 2021. Many thanks to our sponsors of the 80-foot Scottish Pole Climbing Championship, Scottish Woodlands, and we have Simon Oldham joining us, who is the Technical Director with Scottish Woodlands, and also Ewan, who is the Chief Steward of Forestry. We're going to now call through the competitors. And we're going to be starting off with the novice category. We'll then move on to the ladies category and we'll be finished with the expert category. And our now new tree surgeon class 80-foot Scottish Pole Climbing Championship winner in a time of 21.2 seconds, it's Callum Jackson. And with Callum winning the tree surgeon class, this now entitles him to move into the expert class. So a fantastic effort there by Callum, winning the tree surgeon class in a time of 21.2 seconds. We now move on to the women's class, and it's been all over the place with these two ladies. One's won one climb, one's won the other climb, and it's really been down to the nail with some of the times that we've had this weekend. And our new ladies champion in the 80-foot Scottish Pole Climbing Championship in a time of 17.41 seconds, it's Lois Milburn. Well done, Lois. And moving on to the expert category. In a time of 22.46 seconds, our new Scottish champion, it's Joe White. Nice easy competition for him today, whereas other competitor unfortunately had to go home yesterday. So absolutely fantastic effort by all our competitors in the 80-foot climb, and many thanks to Simon and Scottish Woodlands for once again sponsoring the pole climb. So guys, we'll start off with Callum, who won the novice category, and obviously the kudos of winning the novice or tree surgeon class means that he can now compete in the expert category going forward. How did you find the climb, and how did you find the competition this week?
Fab, yeah, really enjoyed coming out. It was nice to do something different. You don't get a chance to climb a tree like that. Hard work, you just have to dig your legs in and push as hard as you can. But yeah, really great. It was a real buzz going up there.
Excellent, great to hear. And yes, indeed, I mean, it's one thing for the guys to be up climbing trees and keeping that strength, but this is all about speed, and you don't have any branches to stop and give you a break on the way up. Lois, how did you find the event this year?
Oh, I liked it. Nice and quiet. And not too many competitors.
So it's a bit of an easier run from you, but I know how you love to play to the crowds. How did you feel when you looked down and you didn't actually see anybody that you could throw abuse at?
Yeah, it's not the same, is it? It's not the same.
No. Well, fingers. You've been abusing me plenty, yes, but there's nothing new there, and we don't want to go into too many details about that. But yeah, all going well, we're going to have loads and loads of people here. Normally, for the folks who are veterans of the show, they'll know how busy this forestry arena is. The grandstand, which isn't here this year, is absolutely jam-packed, and we have maybe up to about 5 rows of people all the way around, especially when we've got our chainsaw carvers and mountain bikers going at it. So we'll move on to our expert winner, who had a very easy time of it. We had one of the top guys in the country. Not that I'm saying Joe isn't a top guy, of course. How did you find the climate, and how are the poles standing up to now being the fact that they're now a few years old?
They've got a little bit harder, especially with the dry weather this year. A bit of rain would have been nice, but it's been okay at the moment.
Wow, a competitor coming to Scotland and actually wishing for rain. I don't know if I want to invite him back again. Anyway, many thanks for the guys who have taken the effort to attend the only climb taking place in the UK this year. It's been fantastic to see the competitors, and we look forward to seeing the guys back here. And many thanks, of course, to Scottish Woodlands for once again sponsoring the event. Thanks very much.